There we go. Imran Khan Senior. Straight away on their way, Central Punjab with that single. Shot. They've got a man down there at deep point. A couple for Abdullah Shafiq. He takes that invitation. It's up in the air. Can that man in the deep come into play? Almost. So that's the invitation we are talking about.
He's been there for a long time. Lucky for Abdullah Shafiq. It went to the right of the fielder. End of first over. It's 5 for none CP. Yeah. It went exactly right where they've placed the fielder just on his right. He was not in total control. Abdullah Shafiq, his bat moved in his hand.
In the air and just dropped short.
A leading edge, that's not where he intended, wanted to go towards that mid-wicket area, but leading edge taking it towards mid-on, and lucky that it didn't really carry. Oh, look at those eyes, concentration.
This time again, I wouldn't say still not getting hold of it, but played it straight so he was safe.
Yeah, flat batted it. Probably coming, it's not hit where he liked to have. Hitting it right at the bottom of the bat. Lucky once again that it didn't go straight to the fielder. Have a look at that. Yeah, right from at the bottom of the bat. Lucky for Ahmed Shahzad again. They're living dangerously, both these batters. I won't say they've got the chance, but yeah, it was very close on 3 occasions now.
Understood the conditions. But he also came across somebody. Again, catches out. That's a drop. That is a drop. He's been trying to give the catching practice in that region. He's just not getting that timing right, Ahmed Shahzad. And we have to look and see if it was in the hands or did it come to him on the bounce. But it was mighty close to that fielder.
It's not working for both sides. The batters are not timing it right, and it's not even carrying to the fielders.
He's got hold of this one. And he doesn't need to worry about any fielder out there. It's gone on the bounce. But it's a vacant zone.
It worked all right this time for Ahmed Shahzad. Bowled it into his body. Easy pickings for him. Earlier we saw he was picking up the deliveries from outside the off stump. But this one was in his zone. And he's just bouncing, get right before that rope and going for boundary. So this might help Ahmed Shahzad's confidence. Might start middling the ball after this. Can be a confidence booster.
That's a good shot. Down the wicket, meeting the ball early. It's a good ploy. You keep your attack on even if you missed a couple.
Now that's what I was saying. They have to attack the ball, and that's a good way of doing it. Just gave himself a little room down the track. There was a fielder placed, but he's timed it beautifully towards his right.
Again in the air, and just clears that fielder. A couple of bounces at long on. He took the fight on with in the previous over as previous game as well. He hit back-to-back boundaries. So this is the kind of style he wants to approach in the power play, which is correct.
And that's poor bowling, I would say, from Imran. Just a halfway length delivery without much pace.
Can be very painful. Oh, that's a good ball and a good shot. So on both things, and that's a catch. So he spun it away. He's coming down the wicket. He couldn't cover the line of the ball, and that's why he couldn't control the shot. That's the art that Asif Afridi has. He's so in control of his line and length.
Yeah, not a good idea to go after Asif Afridi with the new ball. That ball did spun. Probably he was expecting the ball to come into him, but that spun away from him. Yeah, that's what he was expecting, to play towards extra cover. Abdullah Shafiq, another failure for him. This time he scored just 6 runs. It's 24 for 1.
Interesting to put him up in the power play. Yes, he won't offer you much pace, or sometimes any pace. But then as a batsman, you probably would fancy taking chances because the circle limit at the moment. He's the kind of bowler you can't put away easily. So there's lots of opportunities for the fielders in the deep. Picks it up. And he can do that. Once again, as I said, it's a vacant zone. So he doesn't need to worry. All he needs to do is clear the 30-yard circle. Slightly short, and with that pace, allows MS Shahzad to get into position.
And that's not sensible bowling. With this pace, as you said, this is a gentle length. It's gonna hit you away any day, any time, if you keep on bowling there to MS Shahzad. He's such a fantastic player.
Just a flick. I'll go for 4.
He's on song, MS Shahzad. Nice use of the wrist. And placed it right between the two fielders. It's a brilliant shot. And he's gaining confidence with every delivery he's facing. Have a look at that. That's stylish. Very stylish. Look at that. Placement perfect. Result is perfect too.
You see how he holds his shot for a moment because the pace isn't there. Shot again, this time in the air, chance, and he's taken that fielder on. We spoke about that. He's fallen into the trap. Imran Khan Jr. will be handy when the field is spread out. Kamran Ghulam takes the catch, and MS Shahzad has fallen to the trap.
Oh, he gave it away. After having a brilliant start, he just gave it away. There was a fielder placed exactly for this type of shot, and he played it right into his hand. Disappointment, yes, rightly so, because you had a good start, you gave it away. And you made KP come back in this game. 5 overs gone, 33 for 2.
कासिम अकरम ने ज्वाइन किया है तैयब ताहिर को। देखना यह है कि आज तैयब ताहिर के खिलाफ किस लेंथ का अब ये पार्टनरशिप बड़ी अहमियत की हामिल है।
गुड बॉल।
बड़ी उम्दा बॉलिंग तैयब ताहिर को उनके कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकालने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आसिफ अफरीदी।
अच्छा मुकाबला है, स्पिन के शानदार प्लेयर हैं तैयब।
आम बॉल खतरनाक हो सकता है, इस तरह पीछे हटकर शॉट खेलना आसिफ अफरीदी के खिलाफ जो बड़े चालाक बॉलर हैं।
यहीं से वो तेज बॉल करने की भी अहलियत रखते हैं, इसी लेंथ और इसी ट्रेजेक्टरी से। तैयब जब बैकफुट पर खेलते हैं उन्हें जरूर इस चीज का ख्याल रखना होगा। इस तरह के 2 खिलाड़ी आमने सामने हो, मुकाबला देखने से ताल्लुक रखता है, क्योंकि तैयब ताहिर चैलेंज को जरूर कबूल करेंगे। पावर प्ले का इख्तिताम, सेंटर पंजाब 38 पर 2।